exercises we did was bend your body to one side, all the way down, as far as you can go with your head hanging down as well. So you're just going to relax that neck and let it hang. Then with your left arm and left shoulder, you're going to depress that left shoulder and pull your left arm down towards the floor. Hold this only 15 to 20 seconds and don't stretch it too much so you won't be too sore. So then you bend all the way to the left, your trunk to the left and your neck to the left. And with your right arm and right shoulder, you're going to depress that shoulder and reach down with your right hand towards the floor. 15-second hold, 20-second hold max, and then come back up. The other one was you cross your arms across your chest, you turn your head to the left, you turn your trunk, your arms, your shoulders and trunk to the right, and you turn your hips and your feet to the left. So your neck as far as you can go, your shoulders and arms to the right as far as you can go, and your hips and feet turning to the left as far as you can go. 15-second hold, 20-second max, and then you're going to switch. Turn your head to the right, turn your shoulders and body trunk to the left, and your hips and your feet to the right. 15-second hold. Then the other exercises were with the doorway, where you hold on to the handle of a door and lean back as far as you can go with your pelvis and your hips, as if you're going to sit down. And then you're going to bend your left knee, turn your body to the left, and pull your right pelvis even further back. Then you're going to switch, bend your right knee, turn your head to the right, and pull that left pelvis. What I'm doing is pulling this left pelvis back even more. This one you hold 20 to 30 seconds. And then you just switch. And at the end, you just kind of like lean back and stretch this way, where your head is all the way tucked in and your pelvis and hips, you're pulling as far back as you can. Then the doorway stretch is where your arms are about a little bit below 90 degrees. One leg is bent and in the doorway, and you lean your whole body onto that front leg. And you should feel a stretch in your chest muscles. 30-second hold. Switch legs, do it again, you do it 3 times. Okay, and the other exercises we did were on the mat. The open book. Let's do the easier one first, the open book. You want to have a pillow under your head. And what you do, your left arm is straight out like this. Your right arm comes on top of it. You open up the book by opening up your top arm, and you follow it with your neck and eyes, and you go all the way back. And when you can't go any further, you just hold that for 10-15 seconds, and then slowly bring your arm and neck back. The key to this exercise is to make sure you don't let your pelvis roll back. So your pelvis stays stationary. Then the thread through the needle, you're on your hands and knees. You take your right arm and you slide it through as far as you can go to the left. Then you come back out again and you do that 5 times. All the way through. Come back out and put it through the hole. Then once you've done 5 times, then bend the left elbow and put your right shoulder on the floor and your right face on the floor. And just reach as far as you can with this arm that way. And you're going to feel it in here. And then come out and let me do the other arm so you can see. First, just kind of warm up by doing it 5 times. You're going to take your left hand. You're going to go in as far as you can go. You turn your head as well. And you come out. You go in, come out. Then once you've done 5 times, you're going to go into the hole. Then you're going to bend your right elbow. Put your left shoulder and face down on the floor and reach with your left hand as far as you can go. Hold this 20 seconds. 15 to 20 seconds so you don't get too sore. And then you come out. There's 2 other exercises, child's pose and the cat and camel. The child's pose, you sit on your heels, you sit back on your heels, you reach as far as you can forward. You hold that 20 to 30 seconds. Then you take your arms and you go to the right as far as you can. You arch your trunk and your arms go to the right as far as you can. You hold this 20 to 30 seconds. Then you take your arms and you go to the left as far as you can. And you hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds. And the other exercise is the cat and camel or cat and cow. You're on your hands and knees. You arch your back in between your shoulder blades as far up as you can. You tuck in your head and you tuck in your pelvis. Then you arch up. You arch your back down and your head and your pelvis are sticking up. You hold this 10 seconds and you switch back and forth. You arch up your back between your shoulder blades. You tuck in your head and pelvis. And then arch your back down, your lower back down, and your pelvis and your head are sticking up. And you do that 5 to 10 times. And the stretches, the child's pose, you do it 3 times in each position. And those were the exercises. I think we went through all of them, right?